afternoon. I'm Dr. Candace Matthews. I'm the National Minister of Politics for the New Black Panther Nation. I am also the State Chair of the Texas Democratic Black Caucus. We are here with Ms. Talbert, who is a mother, who is not even from Texas. This mother comes all the way from Mississippi, and she's also a first responder, okay? She has children that goes to the school that sits right behind us. Mom reached out to me and my team in regards to discrimination, in regards to bullying, in regards to harassment, and also her child being assaulted by a staff member here at this school. So back in November, Mom, her child pretty much came home and made an outcry that a staff member here at the school during lunchtime had in turn assaulted him, okay? So as the mother that she is, and all of us that are mothers and fathers, and we love our children, grandchildren, and nieces and nephews, she turned around and came to the school the next following day to express her concerns and also wanted to file a police report based on the outcry that was brought to her attention from her child. Come to find out, to her surprise, the school police officer here on this campus, what he did, he turned around and threatened and bullied this mother and told her, no, you're not going to do a police report. And if you do a police report, then I'm going to do a report on you. And I'm also going to make sure that you're banned from all the facilities on this campus. Now, let's be clear. This mother has more than one child that attend school here in the new Caney ISD. So fast forward to Friday. I'm here with Mom, standing as her advocate, and we end up meeting with the principal and the assistant principal. In that meeting, the assistant principal was so irate. What's up, baby? The assistant principal was so irate and disrespectful. So everything that this mom said, even about the assistant principal with his bullying and taunting tactics that he tried to do to her, I seen it in the meeting with my own eyes. It was so much to the fact that it was just completely asinine and disrespectful. I had to demand for the principal to remove him from the meeting. Okay? First of all, you try to talk down to her in front of me. Then you turn around and try to be belligerent and disrespectful to her in front of me. And I was supposed to just be sitting in the meeting listening. I had to literally stop and had to stop the meeting. And then I had to turn around and tell the principal, you need to get him up out of here. And I had to check him and let him know, you're not going to talk to her like that. You're not going to talk to her in that manner. You're damn sure not going to talk to her like that in front of me. Okay? And I can imagine what you're doing with these kids in here. So then we asked the principal, Mr. Carr, here at the school. Now, Mr. Carr was, very nice and respectful, but we were not successful in regards to reviewing the video of her child being allegedly assaulted here at this school. The principal in turn told us that he does not have the authorization to show us the video, and we have to go directly through New Caney ISD PD. So I specifically asked him again, so you're not going to show us the video? He sat up there and said that he can't show us the video. Okay, cool. So I want you to know that I'm going to put you on notice. And y'all know what happens when I put you on notice. That means you're going to be put on the news and all the social media platforms. Because at the end of the day, we are going to shed a light on corruption. We are going to shed a light on dark cover-ups, because that's exactly what's happening here. It's a dark cover-up of them trying to cover up her child being abused and then trying to bully and harass this mother, single mother that's a first responder in the process. That is unacceptable. So, Mom, give them the accounts of everything what happened.
Basically, everything you said.
Give them your first and last name and then spell your name.
All right. Ashley Talbert, spelling Ashley. Last name Talbert, Talbert. Everything like she said. I received a phone call from Mr. Saul where he pretty much had already deemed that it was my child's fault that he was assaulted. They were going to place him in ISS, and he really didn't state that my child was touched at the time. I found out once I got to the school, that this actually happened. The police officer did not want to make the report. the police officer stated that if you make a report, I will file a report on you for creating a false report. He asked me to leave the school, and while asking me to leave the school, he walked towards me in a very intimidating manner, pointing his hands out at me as if he's going to force me through the door. He did not touch me, though. And at this time, I'm scared. And I asked him, sir, what am I doing? You know, I just want to make a report. And he stated that I'm creating a scene, asking to make a report when it's only him and I in the office area at the time. He stated if I did not leave the campus now, he would trespass me from all New Caney ISD properties. Since then, both sons have been targeted by the assistant principal, who I feel who is racial profiling my black son, who both have dreadlocks. They have been placed in ISS for no ID when they do have their ID, just no lanyard. They have been taunted. We have a recording where they have been taunted while asking to call their parent. And they refuse to allow them to call their parent. They just continue to say, sit down, be quiet, you're going to get more days in ISS. Just continue to escalate the thing. These people really have an issue with black children. You're not going to make me believe they do not. Since my experience here at the school, me and my boys are both in counseling because I came here to make a report. I only wanted to make a report. And I was hoping this thing didn't have to grow, this big or whatever. So I'm just happy, I'm bringing awareness to this thing.
Okay, and then also we have activist Dr. Sledge Leonidas.
Unfortunately, we're here for this situation. We have a mother that is angry because her children are being targeted. Even prior to getting to this situation, what started it all was a school official put their hands on a child. The child came and reported it to the mother. The mother, naturally so, want to go to the school to ask for the footage and to have it. They wanted to get information on what it is that happened, and rightfully so. Every parent deserves that. The school needs to follow the processes and protocols. First, when something is reported, we need to be able to have access to it immediately. When information is provided to us, then we need to go and do the investigation properly. And if any charges needs to be filed, then we can do that at that time. The teachers that are there, they should be able to have the proper training to be able to de-escalate situations. If they cannot de-escalate situations, then you shouldn't be dealing with kids. Because the kids, they don't have the emotional sensibility to be able to talk or de-escalate situations. That's what we are here for as adults. If you have an issue, come to me as a parent. Call me, whether I'm at work. That's why they have our numbers and access to us. If my child is out of line, please follow the proper protocols and make me aware in the proper time as well, so we can address it accordingly. That's what teachers are supposed to do. That's what school staff is supposed to do. Now, once the situation is reported, me as a parent, we can sit down with the teachers, we can sit down with the principals and put a proper action in place to address the situation if that is needed. But now you have kids that are being bullied and are being targeted by the administrators that we're leaving them in charge, that has the responsibility over our kids. Where's the safety? We need to know that when our kids are in school, that the officials there, they're going to do the right thing and they're going to do it in a professional manner. So the principal needs to do the right thing. The person that was there that put their hands on the child, they need to be reprimanded. They should not have access to the school and to other students. She has 2 kids there at this school. So we don't know what's going on because we're not there. They need to be our eyes and our ears. But right now, we just don't trust the situation. And that's unfortunate. So what we want is we want this mother to be able to view the footage of what exactly happened with her son at school that day. And then we'll take it from there.
And then I'm even going to take it a step further, y'all. When I was here on last Friday with this parent, I actually seen for myself in real time the disrespect, the taunting, the harassment, the bullying. Because after we left out of the meeting with Mom, we were walking, getting ready to exit. And so I seen the officer who she pretty much told me about. So I asked Mom the question. I said, Mom, is that the officer that you was telling me about? And she was like, yes. So then when we were walking out, he made a taunting statement. So I came back into the school and I said, what you say? And he told me, how is your degree going? Basically letting me know that you follow my social media. Baby, let me tell you something. And I said this to him and I'm going to say it again. I come after road cops. And I'm not the 1, the 2, or the 3. And I let him know I'm going to see you soon. In fact, I even have a complaint because I'm coming for his badge. And I'm turning this complaint in today. Okay? So let me tell you something. You got the right one because you're not going to be coming over here bullying black women. You're not going to be bullying no women of color. And you're not going to be bullying nobody because you hold a damn badge. We coming for you. And that's just what that is. And then with that investigation process, that wasn't handled correctly. They were supposed to, when an outcry was made, that teacher was supposed to have been removed from campus pending an investigation. The mom was supposed to have been able to review the video. And then on top of that, CPS was supposed to have been called. And none of that happened. What they wanted to do was a dark cover up and wanted to bully this mom in the process so she can shut the hell up. Well, guess what? She ain't shutting up today because she got the bulldogs here today. And this is what I want them to know. Hold this for me. I came here to flush out the corrupt rats because that's exactly what that is at that damn school. You understand? And I'm going to tell you what we do with corrupt rats that are embedded in our educational system, which are considered to be educational assassins. Let me tell you what I do to them. Baby, I put they corrupt behind in the rat trap, and you ain't going to be able to get out. You want this smoke? I'm bringing the smoke to your school district. Get ready, New Caney ISD, because I'm not playing. This press conference is over.